We've had a little bit of a challenge when it comes to our internet. So anyway, hopefully you guys are back. We'll see how we go here. I'll make sure. I'll see if we can get things rolling again. See what happens. But anyway, let us know if you're back up. Seems like my there we are. Alison, how you going? Well, team, had a little bit of a moment here at the Whitten household. Looks like my my internet's down, but I'm on the 4G right now, the 5G. So we're back anyway. Take two. Where did we get to? The equity lock. Good to see all of you guys back again. So we got to this section here, this part where we were talking about, team, you know, the political risk, a bit of political grandstanding. There's an election coming up. Whatever is going on right now in the marketplace, real or perceived, the newspapers are grabbing onto it and shaking it a little bit and going, you know, this is, you know, equity, you know, investors being targeted and all this sort of stuff. What we need to do, team, is look through this rhetoric and go, well, where are you at? Where's your portfolio at? What's going on with your properties, with your equity, with your process of acquisition, and make sure we get access to the things we need to get access to continue to build our portfolio. So let's have a quick look at this one, because I know many people will need to pop off to work at about 8:30, so I'll try and do this in about 5 minutes. But you guys get the gist, all right? Right now, we need to make sure we don't get caught in the rhetoric of this. Oh, the timing, I got it, you know, and I bought it here, you know, and my property went up, and then my property went down in value. Let me tell you, team, right now, listen to me. Your properties will adjust in value between 3 to 5 times in your lifetime of ownership. And they will adjust in both directions, okay? They will go up, and often they go up and they overshoot their true economic value when it comes to ratios of rent and value and whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. That's just what happens, all right? The market has momentum and it overshoots, and then it adjusts. The challenge is, in these adjustment phases, right, we can mess our own heads up because we thought, oh, we got the timing wrong. But no, you need to say, hey, I bought well, I'm never going to sell, and this thing is my property portfolio. I'm building my equity, okay? What are we talking about right now? Let's just talk about this section here. We've got some momentum. We've got some property value momentum. If you've got equity in your portfolio, then we should be starting to look, how can we lock in some of that equity to use in the future? Because when prices do adjust, and I would say, you know, the worst adjustment I've seen in my 22 years of investing, it was about 15%. And that's not the end of the world, team, seriously. You know, in ownership of properties, a 15% adjustment in the short term, and then it bounces back in the medium term. Like, get over yourself. This is about owning for the future, not for the moment, okay? You know, had conversations the other day. Someone owned a property for 4 years, and they're like, oh, this is not working. And I'm like, what is not working? You've been paid 4 years of rent. You've got 4 years of depreciation. You've claimed back about $35,000 in tax. Your property's positive cash flow. And, you know, right now you're saying, oh, the property hasn't gone up in value. And I'm like, well, that you didn't buy it because it's going to go up in value in 4 years. That's a stupid idea. That's a stupid reason to buy a property. All right. Anyway, I'm on a rant. But anyway, I've got to finish this thing. Anyway, let's not get distracted, Jason. In this section here, and I think we're about here, team. I think we've still got a little bit more room for growth, especially in certain marketplaces. The rents are still quite good. The values are still quite good. There's still a lot of money moving around. And so if we're heading towards somewhere where the government might intervene and just tighten up monetary policy, let's lock in our equity. Let's have a conversation with our finance experts and make sure we lock in access to that money. The challenge right now is having equity locked in and available. A few of the lenders are making it a little bit more difficult, right? So they don't want to give you equity just laying around so you can buy a caravan, a car, or a jet ski with it. All right, that's what's basically going on. So if you want to lock in equity, there's a few things we can easily do. We are looking at another property purchase. So right now, team, if you've got equity and you can do it, you say to the lenders or your finance expert, if I can afford to buy another property, let's get on with it. Let's crack in. Maybe you buy it off the plan, maybe you do whatever, but you buy that property and that'll allow you to access that equity for that purchase, okay? Property's an easy one. There's probably some other styles of assets that you could use some of that equity for while you're waiting around to do something else with it, okay? And so, you know, have a think about what that might be while you can sit on that released equity, own some assets, and it's a bit more liquid, okay? It's not Bitcoin, by the way, just so you guys know, okay? So team, just want you to have a think about that. I know we've sort of gone to 8:30 today, so internet troubles, but I might circle back around on these things over the next few weeks because I can see the marketplace has got a little bit of rhetoric coming and make sure all of us right now on this call, if you're watching this on the replay, whatever it is, keep your head about you right now. This is the danger zone, okay? This is the danger zone. All right, so the danger zone is from there to about here. All right, and this is where we see a lot of people get wobbly when it comes to their property portfolio. Okay, so if you're feeling any issues, challenges, or stress or confusion, reach out to your coaches team. You've got great coaches, you've got great team around you. Your six-star team the team are going to get you through any short-term issues and make sure you can keep moving forward, own those properties, and create the wealth that you want. Anyway, it's 8:31. We better go. Sorry about the internet issues today, team, but we'll sort them out for tomorrow. You guys be good, be well, stay safe wherever you are. Until we chat tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday. Till we chat on Thursday. You guys take care. Bye for now.